welcome to another edition of Grills Gone Wild. My name is Rene Lafleur and I am your host, and today we are on beautiful Cypress Mountain. Now, Cypress Mountain is not just a local destination for people in Vancouver and the Lower Mainland, but it's going to be the freestyle and snowboard venue for the 2010 Winter Olympic Games. And today we're doing a little bit of my own guilty pleasure, meatballs. Mountain meatballs, not your mama's meatballs. These meatballs are stuffed with borganzola cheese, topped with a cabernet sauvignon ketchup. Delicious. And after that, we're going to go find Mr. Mountain Marty, who is this fictitious guy, supposedly, who lives in the hills of Cypress Mountain, who the culinary world has shunned. But I'm going to go grab him, spark up his culinary chops, bring him down here to Grills Gone Wild, because right now, it's time to kill. Welcome back to Grills Gone Wild. Yeah, it's nice that you join us back here again from the break. And in the break, we were talking about Mr. Mountain Marty, and Mountain Marty, he knows hills. So we're going to go and get those snowshoes on, get in those hills and look for Mountain Marty, and that's exactly what I did. Grabbed my snowshoes, went in the hills, looked for Mountain Marty, and after wrong turn, I can't find his cabin until I saw a little woodland bird who's landed on my hand and fed it a little cracker and told me the location of Mountain Marty's cabin. I found the cabin. The door was open. So I slowly walked in and I found Mountain Marty. He wasn't too happy to see me at first, but once he calmed down and I told him that I'm Rene from Grills Gone Wild and I wanted him to join me in the meatball mecca event of the day. And reluctantly, he did agree, put his snowshoes on, came down, and ladies and gentlemen, Mountain Marty. Well, Mountain Marty's a bit of a no-show, so it's his fault. We're gonna do it without him. We're gonna enjoy our meatballs because right now it's time to cook. Hello, here we are. We made it. All right, come this way. We got our meatballs to look after, don't we? Look at this. We got our cedar plank mountain meatballs. These girls are stuffed with borganzola cheese, and they're gonna be topped with this thing over here. Slide. And look at this. A cabernet sauvignon ketchup. Look how nice and red and thick this is. On top of that lovely meatballs, that's gonna be outstanding. And as well, kind of to add things up a little bit, a little extra stuff, I went and picked up some portobello mushrooms and I dusted them with some Parmesan cheese, pepper, paprika, and cayenne pepper. And the way this is gonna cook, it's so simple, because these girls go on. I'm gonna put the mushrooms and the onions on a little bit later because they don't take half as long to cook as these meatballs. So the timing will be perfect. All right, let's get this sucker happening, shall we? All right, so I got my little Weber barbecue. I have it on high and I brought it down just to medium low because you don't want the temperature to be too high because you don't want to burn the cedar plank, although the cedar plank has been soaked in water for at least a half an hour. So I'm going to slide these girls on like that. All right, now to give the piece de resistance, my little Parmesan cheese. Lots of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to fire that on there. Look at that. Parmesan cheese. Don't open up for me, please. Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese. And one more Parmesan cheese. Don't be shy with your Parmesan cheese. We got lots. All right, now we got that one sorted out. Look at that, huh? Oh, you betcha. Now, hello. All right, coming in here. We got the Cabernet Sauvignon ketchup. I'm gonna pour this directly on top of the meatballs. Look at that. That's some crazy color. That's some crazy color. Look at that. I'm even amazing myself, because I amaze myself. Look at that. Now, isn't that just beautiful? Holy mackerel, look at that. If there was a cool O-vision, this is a pretty cool vision. All right, here we go. Perfect, I like it. So here we go. I'm gonna close this lid, lidding closed, and we're gonna wait 30 35 minutes. And these girls will be done. But before those are done, we're gonna fire on those portobello mushrooms and onions. And when we come back, you're gonna see all this stuff come together on Grills Gone Wild. Prep talk. All right, here we go. Meatballs, simple. Ground beef, salt, pepper, eggs. Make sure it's moist. Keeping a meatball moist is probably the most important thing, so everything stays together. Breadcrumbs. I use panko breadcrumbs, which is a Japanese toasted breadcrumb. Use Liam Perrins, ketchup, spices. Throw them all into the bowl, in one bowl, and then you get in there and you mix them together and you pound and make your little meatballs. So simple. All the ingredients that I use will be on my website at www.grillsgonewild.ca. And for the mushrooms, get some portobello mushrooms, you slice them into little fingers, onions, throw them into a bowl, throw some Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper, paprika, again, on the website at grillsgonewild.ca. And you too can have some meatballs that are worthy of a mountain. It's been 35 minutes and this is ready to go. Come on, take a look at this. Come on, here. Oh, you betcha! Look at that. Okay, see all that lovely juice on there? That's all from the Parmesan cheese, the cabernet sauvignon ketchup. And you can see when it's cracked like this, when it cracks like that, that means it's all heated up in the middle and ready to go. All right, let's whip this up. And what's really cool with these cedar planks, which I love, is the fact that you can use it as a serving tray. You don't have to muck around with everything. So, make sure you get a good grip. All right, look at that. All right, close that lid. Make sure your fingers off. Perfect. All right, now let's go down and have some food. Wow. Look at that. Come on. Meatballs with that cabernet sauvignon ketchup. You have your portobello mushrooms, your onions. My God, that cheese inside is gonna be delicious. Huh? Come on. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry inside pretty soon. I'm gonna cry like this cheese is gonna pour out of the meatballs. When we come back, we're gonna be having some good old meatball action. When we come back. Welcome back to Grills Gone Wild. And you know what? Mountain Marty obviously was a no-show, and we have this gorgeous food. And once again, I'm gonna have to call my lovely assistant, Sean Allen, Mr. Chef. Sean Allen, come on.
Thank you very much.
Everybody, come on in here. Come on in here, you big lug. Come on, look at you go. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Don't be afraid of the meatballs, I say,
not
huh?
afraid. I don't normally touch balls, but I'm looking forward to these.
So we have some meatballs here for you. So again, thank you once again for joining us for season 2 of Grills Gone Wild.
Yes.
And remember, you may never know where we may roam on Grills Gone Wild. This was a Grills Gone Wild production.